Your body, Deva, nature spirit, physical human form, also has a team, and that team is made up of nature spirits. With shamanism, Native American, there is the conversation around animal totems and how we have animal totems that can help us. And from my perspective, those animal totems actually are beings, nature spirit beings that are expressing themselves in another dimension that make up your body's team. And again, the body's team is a huge support, resource, and protection, a buffer. And this is an energetic process to help your body connect with its team more deeply. And you, soul rider, just witness. And in witnessing, the body awakens more, the nature spirit team awakens more, and then you feel the presence more. So, you, soul rider, taking a deep breath in, using inhale to pull your energy and awareness into your divine line. And we invite your body to be nature spirit at the level of its higher self to work with its energetic fields and the guides, to reference the nature spirit team that is encircling it in an appropriate dimension. And sometimes with the body, we need to just slowly repeat because the body forgets that it is a multidimensional being, that it has another dimensional aspect of itself that's non physical. And you just quietly repeat, body, reference your team of nature spirits that exist in another dimension. Body, use your energy self to reference that other dimension where your team of nature spirits are expressing themselves. And then you might sense your body starting to perceive, using its imagination, using its energetic fields, these beings. And the body loves possibly grounding things into the physical dimension. It makes it more real in these other dimensions. And so you might even have a pen and paper, and you might create a circle, and the body's in the middle, and then there's this circle, and say, body, Deva, who is in front? Who's in the front of you? What nature spirit's in front of you? Is it a dragon? Is it a bear? Is it a cheetah? Is it a unicorn? Is it an eagle? Body, who's in front? And just go with your very first hit. You might even write that down. And body, who is behind you? You might even write that down on that circle. Body, who's to the left of you? The body closes its eyes. Who's to the left of you, body? And it might not even be an animal. It might be like a corn stalk. It might be a tree. It might be a water sprite. Whatever you perceive, there's no right or wrong on this. And then say, body, who's to your right? Who's to your left? Who's to your right? And then have your body check the other directions. It would be like in front and just a little bit to the left. So it's not 3 o'clock. Actually, it's not 9 o'clock. It would be more like 10:30, 11. Probably more like 10 o'clock. Who's at 10 o'clock? 10:30. And who's at 1:30? Who's to the front, right, angle, diagonal? And who's behind you on the right and the left, angled, diagonal? So your body may sense a presence in front, behind, to the right, to the left, angle to the left, angle to the right and front, angle to behind, to the left, angle to the right, behind. And just take a moment for your body to identify those beings. There might only be 4. That's okay. Whatever you perceive. And then check body. Do you have anyone above you that's part of your team? Do you have anyone below you that's part of your team? And make a note if you sense a nature spirit above or below. And then Body Deva, as you sense this presence of these nature spirits that make up your team, Body Deva, use your higher self, your energetic fields, to reference a dimension where you can go and play with your team, where you can laugh and run and swirl or fly or swim or sing, dance. Go play with your people. Go play, because one of the most powerful ways of building connection and communication and a sense of belonging and group cohesiveness is through play. We dance, we sing, we run, we play. It builds this incredible network. And so over the next few days, over the next few weeks, invite your body to reference a dimension where it can be playing with its team 24/7. It plays in dream time with its team, but also rests appropriately. But body play with your team in some dimension where you can. And then you start to feel this fabric of connection, support, joy, humor, purity too, because when we go into the play, we go into the joy, and the joy carries a purity frequency to it. Laughter has a purity frequency to it, and then we find more clarity in our life. Our energy fields have a cleaner vibration, which then positively impacts the cellular tissue of the body. All of the organs, meridians, the glands play also opens up all the lines of communication. So if in some other dimension your body is playing with its team in appropriate form, you could say, Body David, go be a dragon and play with your dragon team members. Or horse, maybe all of your Body Davis team morphs into horses, and they can change form. And so you might sense different creatures, but then say, team, do we all want to morph into a pod of dolphins and just go swim in the ocean together in another dimension? Or do we all want to morph into tree and just move into stillness and peace and calm? So the Body Diva team doesn't have to be only the bear in the front, lion in back, the mountain to the right, the river to the left, the unicorn above. It doesn't have to stay static, but it can if that feels appropriate. It can also morph and change. When we think about the shamans, their whole journey is about shape shifting. And there's so many layers with the shamanism, and I haven't studied it in depth, just a little bit, but animals have the ability to change form when they're in other dimensions. So your Body Divas team has that ability, and you can hold that container if they choose to. And also, too, in different situations in the physical dimension, you go into an environment where you're not feeling very safe. Maybe Body Diva needs to say to its team, okay, everyone needs to be bear right now. So then you have 10 bears around you protecting you. Or everyone needs to morph into dragon. So then Body Diva team, everyone morphs into dragon. Or magical unicorns. You're all going on this lovely walk and you're all magical unicorns sniffing flowers, whatever it might be. So let your body play with its team appropriately. Taking another deep breath in. Useful rider holding space that your Body Deva in another dimension is playing with its team. That the team is encircling, supporting, protecting, modeling. Connected with the fabric of the nature kingdom. Updating all of your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive. Oh.